Hello and welcome to Vikram Loves to Freelance. My financial goal from freelancing for this year 2013. Now, my financial goal for this year, now that it's just started, is that at the end of the year, I'm able to achieve a sum or a gross earning figure of $100,000. That's where I really would like to be at the end of the year. And I'm not talking about earnings only through say one particular channel or avenue, say elance, where the bulk of my freelance writing comes from. I'm not talking about that only, but everything which I do in the online space as a freelancer, or as an online entrepreneur. I guess that's a better way of putting it, because you know maybe either of the terms is actually good, because either way I'm working as a freelancer, I'm working by myself. uh, Specific to the internet, apart from what I do on sites like elance, is the fact that I am more than a freelancer, I am an online entrepreneur, because nobody's actually directing me to do this work that I'm doing. I'm making videos by myself, I'm earning from them. I'm choosing the programs which I would like to be an affiliate for. I'm developing my own content on my own free will, whatever I like or whatever I'm somehow excited about, as well as wherever I see some potential. So the sum total of all of this, what I earn from elance, what I earn from say affiliate marketing, Google AdSense, and etc., etc. But essentially the online sphere. So any non-online work per se would be secondary. But from this alone, I really would like to end 2013 at $100,000. I promise that at the end of it, I'll be honest whether I actually got there or not. Maybe I get there well before the end of the year. Maybe I don't get there, and before the end of the year I kind of know where I'm placed. But nonetheless, I'll be honest, I'll be straightforward, and I'll probably try and keep my followers or whoever's looking up what I'm doing. I'll keep them. I'll keep people in general posted about my progress. I'm fairly optimistic, but also I see that it is a lot of hard work. It's not like it's a cakewalk that you can easily get there. Like if even if I just stick to elance, and especially in the writing and translation category, the competition is fierce. And if you look at the number of providers actually attaining that gross figure, even if the money which actually comes to their bank account is less, but those who attain that 100,000 figure, they are very very less. There are tens of thousands of providers in the writing and translation category, but very few actually manage to attain, forget 100,000, even say 50,000 a year, or it's even 25,000 a year. There aren't too many who actually achieve that. So therefore, I would, the way I would place my bets, so to say, is that a sum total of it's and bits and pieces, and that's how I guess is the best way or the best approach towards working and earning online. The more you diversify, the more different sources of income you have, the better it is. So therefore, in conclusion, that's my aim. And see, computing that the whole earnings thing would be slightly challenging, because since I'm located outside of the US, whatever comes to me eventually, I need to kind of convert into local currency and then see where I stand. But let's see, $100,000 is about 50 lakh rupees at current exchange rates. It's a little above that. Let's take it as as a round figure, 50 lakh rupees. So in case I'm able to achieve that, even then I would say that my overall goal has been achieved. So let's see, I can tally whatever the actual bank account receipts. I can tally that, total that up, and see where I stand. Or I can even just gross the actual the dollar figures that come in, because see, there's a lot of loss at every end. If I suppose I'm getting a payment directly to my PayPal, then PayPal takes a somewhat poor exchange rate, and I'm ultimately left with lesser money as compared to the actual exchange rate. But nonetheless, I don't want to digress. I don't want this video to go on for too long. So this is my aim. Let's see where I stand. I'll make an honest update at the end of this year. As long as I'm alive, that's all I need, I guess. So cheers on that note.